Hey YouTube, this is Chrysanthemum with another video covering 2 episodes of The Preacher's Daughter and a little bit of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. On the last episode, not the episode that just came on of Preacher's Daughter, I really don't believe that the father was in the hospital. I tried to look it up on the internet, couldn't find it. The other thing is the reason why I don't believe that he was really in the hospital is because it was a scene in there where the father was like, oh, I have to get back to the house. But I thought you were just in the hospital, when they were saying that you had been in the hospital, problems with your kidney. Then they were saying something about your breathing. I don't know. It was all jumbled up and the symptoms didn't match. So I just really didn't believe he was in the hospital. Now on this week, I was taught about the tattoo thing. That's the way I was taught to, that you're not supposed to get tattoos, even though my sisters have tattoos. I don't have any tattoos. My children have tattoos. Now my son, who I thought would never get a tattoo, he even has a tattoo. I don't like tattoos because when you commit crimes, and I used to beat people's asses a lot and go to jail for that. But anyway, when you commit crimes, that's a distinguishing mark that they can find you. So that's number one reason why I don't like tattoos. I know it is in the Bible. It says you're not supposed to take any type of mark. So I kind of was squeamish too. And I'm definitely afraid of catching AIDS. And I'm so terrified of these people who are giving these tattoos. I know my daughter, my sisters, everybody's telling me, well, they do have to clean the instruments in the autoclave. But unless I'm watching you put them instruments in the autoclave, yeah, I'll never get a tattoo. Because I'm so afraid of catching AIDS from one of those needles. Olivia taking pictures. I'm trying to figure out what type of message was being said with this lady who was taking pictures for her clothing line, and a lot of the clothes were saying I am drugs. What the hell is that? If you're gonna be promoting not to take drugs and to be sober, why would you wear a t-shirt to say I am drugs? I was confused on that. I thought that was nice. I hope that she paid Olivia and the other sister for modeling when they modeled for her clothing line. I hope that they got paid. And I think the other sister is still like taking drugs, or or she's still indulging in other things. That's why she just ran off to be with the friends, the modeling friends, afterwards, instead of trying to hang out with her sisters. I don't really think that Olivia is going to be going back to drugs, even though the dad is like kind of leery. But to me, if you're a pastor, you should have faith in God that he will keep her clean and that her mind won't revert back to wanting drugs. On Taylor, oh my God, let's get on Taylor. On this episode, Taylor went to a class, an abstinence type of class at the church. I'm trying to figure out how you only go to one and then you automatically go to a father-daughter dance, but whatever. So Taylor is saying that she don't know if she want to commit to Jesus because she didn't know that if you kiss someone, that's like leading towards, it can turn into a sexual act. I really believe that Taylor, it might be struggling, but I don't believe that she's ready to be like in a relationship. This guy really is only just trying to get in her pants, and when he gets it, like I keep saying every week, he's gonna dump her. So her best bet would be for her to try to stay, sober. I mean, at that age, I was not doing nothing. Wasn't thinking about it because of the type of household we were raised in. And so I'm not understanding why it's such a big deal to jump in a situation that if you get pregnant, you need to be able to take care of yourself and your child. So why would you do that? And that was basically my number one reason why I wouldn't ever do anything like that, because I was just terrified, because I already knew my mother was like, yeah, you don't live here anymore. So I don't care what age you are, you don't live here if you get pregnant. So That's it. So I don't know. Tell me what you think. Please like, subscribe, comment on this video. Thank you on. That's all I have to say about the preacher's daughter. Now, Love and Hip Hop. Yes, let's start with Erica. Erica, and recently Scrappy went to jail the other day, and his mom had to turn him in. She was crying all in the newspaper, all on the pictures I saw on either Gossip or Media Takeout, whichever one. Whatever, it looked fake because her clothes was wrinkled as hell. Like, damn, you couldn't take an iron and run them across your clothes. That was not cute. For you to be an old ass lady like that, that's not cute. Anyway, and you're supposed to be the queen of the South, since your son's supposed to be the prince of the South. I only made one album that I ever heard of. Anyway, I really ain't never heard of. I only heard of him since he been on the show. Erica, you should just keep it pushing. Go to the next, because this boy keeps running back and forth behind your back to this whore who was on a million shows sucking and fucking niggas for just to be on TV. And so she's really, to me, just trying to do the same thing right now with Scrappy, whatever his name is. And the mother, oh my God, Mama D, come on now. Do you want to cross over? What's really going on with you? Do you go both ways? Come on. Like, you're talking about the girl like you want to have sex with this girl. That is so disgusting to me. That a mother. Why can't you stay in one role as a parent or as a leader type of role, and then you go down to the level of the child? That's so disgusting to me. Jocelyn, I think Jocelyn has a little bit of oomph this time, and maybe she's really not really falling for Stevie J, because the way she talks to him now is like he have a tail. And when she said that stuff to I almost call her Molly Mae myself, Mimi, she was kind of like, you know, just trying to make Mimi mad. But I think Mimi is so stupid. There is no way, if I'm making money from a maid service and I'm cleaning upper echelon people's houses with my maid service, or I'm not, but my people that work for me are doing that, there's no way that I need to live with Stevie J. As cheap as houses are here in Atlanta, I tell you guys all the time, my house costs $30,000 cash. It's only 1,100 square feet, but I'm on a half an acre. Honey, if you're making that type of money like you profess to be making with your Molly maid service or whatever type of maid service you have with your upper echelon clients, you should be able to buy one of these houses any day of the week. They still selling them for $30,000. I look at them all day on the internet. You can find a house in Atlanta for $30,000 or less. I find houses for $9,000 out here. So I'm not understanding why you're living with Stevie, because you have low self-esteem. You think you can do no better. You know that this other girl, Jocelyn, is staying in the house. Yet, you probably sleep with her too. Who knows? When the cameras are not on, we don't know what you're doing, Mimi. Because you really threw me for a loop coming out that shower, getting in the bed, and the baby is sitting in the bed next to her daddy, playing or something, and their daddy's in the bed, and you sit on top of the blankets. No, you probably just got out the bed letting him have sex with you. So, Mimi, you really need some serious counseling. Maybe you need to go to Iyanla. Fix your life. Fix your life. Fix your life, Mimi. You really need some help. Some self-esteem help. You need to just sit in front of a mirror, maybe for 5 full minutes a day, and just say a mantra to yourself. I am worthy of nice things. I am worthy of someone to take care of me. I am worthy of me taking care of myself. I am worthy to take care of my child. I am worthy of having my life on an even keel with another person. Or I am worthy of being by myself and taking care of myself. Wow. You need to say that like over and over for 5 minutes at least. Every single morning, look into a mirror and say that to yourself. Because you got some serious low self-esteem issues. Okay, Michelle. I'm glad you have your Warner Brother contract. That's great. But you have got to learn how to put a lot of stuff behind you. You got to learn how to kick rocks on a whole bunch of people now. Hopefully you'll be traveling the world. Hopefully you'll be, making money doing sets. If Jocelyn can say she's making $20,000 a month, then you should be able to easily make $70,000, $100,000, because what she doing ain't about nothing. At least you have a voice, a nice, good voice, and you can play the piano. So Jocelyn ain't got nothing on you. Stevie J is still a dog, still an asshole. We can move on to the next from that. Who else was on there? We had Stevie J, Mimi Dummy, Jocelyn, K. Michelle, Ariel. I don't know what's going on with you. I thought you was trying to sleep with Mimi really last season. So I guess you do have sex with men. So I don't know. I feel like the same way like K. Michelle. If you knew you slept with homeboy, you could have just told me. You could have just said, oh, like, wow, like, okay, I see you were with him. So let me just tell you, I didn't know you then, but I did. I slept with him too. That would have been like cool. It could have been squashed. Boom. Over with. I just hope that it all works out for Erica. But at this point, I don't see it working out. Because even the boy's mama is against you. Work it out, Erica. You just have to work it out. You just have to work it out. Okay, these were my reviews on The Preacher's Daughter for last week and for this week. And I saw Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And that was my review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I would never get started on this Boston Bomber because it's just so, it's a mess. They're finding out new stuff every day. And it's the sickest thing that somebody can come into this country as a child or an adolescent and go to decent schools and go to a decent college and go or find something on the internet, and just their whole mindset just flips, and then they start hating America and plotting. And if this wife of the 26-year-old bomber is telling the truth, that's really sick, because you living every day with a man that's plotting to blow up or kill a bunch of people and you have no clue. That's sad. And then you have a baby with him and you don't even know who you're having a child with. I think those two boys were psychopaths. Schizophrenic psychopaths or something. I don't know. There's more to learn about these boys. Much, much more that we can learn about these boys. And right now, it's so hard to even fathom what was their motivation. They're just some sick individuals. I couldn't even. I'm every day. And then I have somebody who's saying that I know that's saying that it probably wasn't even them that did it. It's just a sad situation. All right, YouTube. Yes. And my Lakers keep losing.